city councilman in Delphi is accusing another city leader of using the November 21st fire in Flora that killed 4 children to advance a political agenda.
Former Delphi mayor and current Board of Works member Sam Dywert wrote a letter encouraging the city council to support a new building code enforcement policy, but his words struck a nerve with Councilman Dale Seward.
But quite frankly, that letter is, I think it's disgusting and terrible.
Councilman Dale Seward says this letter was nothing more than a political stunt.
Mr. Dywert should resign. And if you knew about it beforehand, you should resign too, because that thing is terrible.
Sam Dywert's letter says the fire underscored the risks involved for multi-family dwellings and suggests the Flora home was unsafe. He says proper enforcement could have saved the 4 young lives lost in the fire. Ultimately, the letter encourages the council to support a new building code enforcement policy that Mayor Shane Evans has been working on since July.
I've communicated very clear to the city council about my support of code enforcement, to appointing an administrative arm of the city to where they can issue permits, and I think that contractors should be licensed and they need to get permits, and they need to make sure that they have bonds and insurance just like Lafayette does.
And I agree that we need minimum standards with different aspects and different things we do. But you can't sit here and tell me that more government regulation translates into prosperity for any city or any town.
But whether the building code enforcement policy needs to be changed wasn't exactly the reason Seward says he spoke up at the meeting.
He's basically taking 4 people's deaths and a mother who was in the hospital at the time and 2 of our emergency personnel from the county, and he's basically politicizing it.
But that's not how Dywert sees it, and neither did Councilman Brian Garrison.
People are dying. And I believe what he's trying to say is why we're him hauling around, it's liable to happen to us.
Mayor Evans doesn't want to get involved in the argument, but says the city is moving forward with discussions of enforcement and possibly amending the current building code ordinance.